Trey was born August 1989, making him a Leo, and he lived in Walter TX with his mother Rhonda, father Lawton, and his brother Mark, who was 4 years older than Trey. Trey had a pretty normal childhood. His parents were in a stable marriage. They were pretty comfortable. There was nothing that was out of ordinary. His dad was a teacher at a local elementary school, and his mom worked at a local newspaper. They would do anything for Trey, and they would actually provide him with anything that he wanted. Trey had a pretty normal experience in school. He wasn't popular, but he wasn't alone. He had plenty of friends, and he also played trombone in the school band, and he also joined the digital video club, so he clearly always had an interest in video making, which he will turn into a YouTuber. When he was 13, he decided that he wanted to shoot one of his friends. His plan was to call the police and to steal a gun from a policeman, but his plan of course didn't work, and he got into trouble when police found out what Trey was planning. As a result of this, Trey was ordered to see a psychiatrist. In 2017, he started his YouTube channel. His first YouTube channel was Landscape Production, and he would do a lot of comedy and short movies. Then the video started to get a little concerning. There was a violence and guns in a lot of his videos, and he just became clear that the violence and guns was a huge interest to him. In late 2007, he found a new focus for his channel, and this is when he became Mr. Anime. It seems like he had found the kind of content that he was good at, and this was reviewing anime, and he quickly became one of the most popular anime reviewers. Trey graduated from high school in 2007, and he did attend college, but he didn't last very long. He only ended up taking one course, which was in criminology. Some of his jobs were delivering pizzas, and he worked at a grocery store, but he just couldn't keep a job, and the longest job he ever had was being Mr. Anime on YouTube. Big part of the reason why he did struggle to hold down a job was because Trey definitely had a problem with drugs and alcohol. Trey abused drugs, especially prescription drugs such as OxyContin. He was also prescribed drugs for bipolar and schizophrenia. Life was taking a little bit of a downward turn, and this was becoming more and more evident on YouTube. But you could literally see the content. It was getting darker and darker. He typically became interested in school shootings as well as serial killers. And it wasn't just like a normal interest like you and me, no. It went a lot further than that, and he was particularly obsessed with Columbine shootings and also serial killers like Ted Bundy. There was a documentary on the Columbine shootings, and Trey watched it 50 times. He would rate serial and spree killers on a scale of 1 to 10, and he would base his ratings on elements of their crime, like how many victims they had, how they exactly killed their victims, how long it took for them to get caught, and the kind of weapons and the guns that they were using their crimes. He started to make plans on becoming a serial killer himself, so he decided to do school shooting. He started to download satellite images of his old high school, and he started to plan routes around the school. He wanted to run over as many people as he possibly could with his car, and he would get out of the car with his rifle and would claim as many lives as he possibly could. But his plan didn't work. In 2011, Trey started to kill animals because he claimed that he wasn't ready to kill people. He killed over 50 animals, including his own pets. Around Christmas time, Trey mentioned to one of his friends that he was planning on killing his father. Couple days later, Trey was staying home with his family when suddenly he called his mom to the garage to show her something. That's when he killed her with a headshot. He came back to the house and shot the rest of the family. He made a mess and then he ran away. Trey was later found by the police after 48 hours sitting on the bench in his old school. After they arrested him, he said, "If you didn't came that exact moment, I would have started with the school shooting."